305hiphop.com.
You already know what it is, man. UB, the Underboss, THC Crew, 305hiphop.com. For the banks, what it does. I'm here with a Miami legend. You already know the name, I'm sure. Jim Jonsin. What do you think, man? Thanks for having us, dog.
Thanks for having me on.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man. Why don't you introduce yourself? Because I know a lot of people know the name Jim Jonsin, but they don't really know Jim Jonsin and all the work you put in. So, like, why don't you give everybody a little background?
All right. Shit, Jim Jonsin, music producer, Miami, Florida. I did records like Pitbull, Damn It Man, Trick Daddy, Let's Go, Danity Kane, Showstopper, Jamie Foxx, and then back in the day, a whole lot of other stuff that he's gonna try to touch on.
You know I got to, man. I got to, because a lot of people, like, including like dudes that, you know what I'm saying, that I came up with. I'm from the old school, so you know what I'm saying, we was right there together, you feel me? So it's like a lot of my boys are like, Jim Jonsin, who is this dude, man? He just came up. I'm like, nah, he didn't just come up. Jim Johnson's Jealous J from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? DJ Jealous J, Cut It Up Dev, so forth and so on. So why don't you give everybody a little history on that and what you did back in the day?
I started DJing, you know, came up DJing, scratch DJ, trick DJ. And got into, you know, producing young. Started at like 15 years old. Ended up having my first record out in 1988 when I was 18 then. And from there, just kind of built into where I'm at now. Did a lot of bass music, a lot of stuff back when Luke was hot. I was doing bass music back then. A lot of instrumentals, you know,
a lot of DJ battles, stuff like that.
Yeah, did a lot of that. I never got into the DMC or World Supremacy, but I did a lot of local stuff and you know, worked around people like Craze and all that. They kind of came up working around me and stuff. Magic Mike.
Definitely.
DJ Smurf, who's now Mr. College Park.
That's right.
You know, Toom, DJ Toom. All of us.
These DJ back in the day.
Yeah.
That's right. So this man right here is a Miami legend in every sense of the word. Been putting in work for Miami hip hop for many, many years. Make no mistake about it. We're to touch bases on what you got going on right now, though, Jim. Like, you know, let everybody know what projects you're working on right now. I know you're doing something with Pit.
Right. Definitely working with Pit. We just did a record for him last night with B.O.B.
Shout out to Pitbull.
One time.
Thanks, Chico. We see you.
Pedro Blanco. Hey. So we're working with Bob, B.O.B., a new artist I just signed on Rebel Rock Atlantic.
Okay.
And also Pit's helped me with that project. Working with Yola, another artist on Atlantic. The new Danity Kane album, they want to get it done early because they're going on a world tour, so they want to actually knock it out. We're working with them in like a week and a half.
Knocking that out for them?
Yeah. The new Pretty Ricky album gets ready to drop in like a week and a half or so. So I did a couple on there, and just so many other different things happening. You know, God is good. A lot of good things are happening.
I hear you, man. We're blessed right now. Miami's doing,
That's right.
big things right now. What do you got planned, like, as far as, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like, the future goes, as far as, like, let's say 2-3 years down the line, where do you want to see Jim Jonsin?
Really trying to build my company. I'm trying to build Rebel Rock Entertainment and kind of teaming up with, like, you know, Pitbull's team and different like management and other companies to work together and build a strong force. You know, building my production company. I'm signing new producers and songwriters.
Right.
I'm looking to do that just to build the music scene down here bigger, kind of unify it a little more.
Right.
Everybody's really crabs in a pot, you know, down here. So we're trying to change that a little bit.
Definitely.
You know, with help from Pitbull, him and I are really getting together, forming a coalition to try to get songwriters, producers to develop new talent. You know, whether it be from here, anywhere in the South, we're really looking to
strengthen the movement.
That's it.
Definitely, man, definitely. Like Pitt said, it's not a movement no more, it's a revolution, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be on the lookout for that rebel music. Is there a way that they could, like, get online and check out what's going on?
See me at MySpace, you know.
MySpace is huge.
Yeah, and then
what's
El
MySpace?
Hood, we set up the El Hood right now.
MySpace.com/ what is it?
Jim Jonsin.
Jim Jonsin, JimJonsin.
That's right.
For those that can't spell, you know what I'm saying?
And we're setting up the Rebel Rock website right now. We're doing that. So that'll be intact. We're doing a clothing line for the artists going to be representing that, Rebel Rock Apparel.
Okay.
It's a whole bunch of different things. But you can actually visit and see what we're doing at Atlantic Records also, AtlanticRecords.com.
AtlanticRecords.com.
Yeah, they post up different things here and there about what's
So
happening.
check in at AtlanticRecords.com, check out what my man's working on, what he's got going on. As far as, like, the whole mixtape scene down here, you know what I'm saying? 305 Hip Hop was very involved with, like, what goes on locally with the mixtapes and what. So you planning on doing anything like that?
I haven't done any yet personally, you know what I'm saying, but I'm down to do it. I've been wanting to do it.
Down?
We're getting ready to do a mixtape on Bob, and we're looking for a home or a DJ for that. We were going to do it with Drama. DJ Drama, he just went through some trouble right now.
Yeah, I heard about
so
that.
it's probably not going to be able to happen. I love the mixtape game. I think it's kind of saturated right now in a sense, but I think what we could do is maybe identify more original music on mixtapes, so to speak. So what we're going to do is, causes no problems, we're going to add more original music. So I'm going to give away B.O.B. records, Bob records, production, full-on songs that no one's ever heard. We're going to give like 8-9 songs on the album, then we're going to do some, mixes of different.
That's crazy. Jim Jonsin giving away production.
Yeah. But that's just something this is what I do, you know what I'm saying? I do it every day. And that's a new way of doing it. Like, all right, here's an album, but it's not really an album. You know, Eminem's new album actually was his mixtape.
Right.
It's coming out so fresh that they had to put out an album. So my thing is, let's do things like that. And even Pitt and I are talking, he's doing a street record right now. We're doing a bunch of hard records. So I'm pulling in the people I know to make music and work with them to get another record out that just keep music out.
Street fed, man. That's
you know what I'm saying? Like that. Bring it back to this.
Definitely. The face of the industry right now is so.
Yeah. Gotta find ways to make money for the artists because record sales are falling off. People are downloading and burn CDs.
Yeah.
So the mixtape is helping artists make money when they're getting burned in other ways.
Not only make money, but stay hot on the street. Hip hop is, you know. Hip hop is the only thing we can start from the ground up. You know what I mean? Gotta get that buzz up. So anybody local that wants to holler at you, something like that, is there like a way for them to get in touch with you as far as like business?
Right, definitely on my MySpace. Right,
MySpace.
So, yeah,
that's the best way. You check it every day.
Every day, my answer email.
There you have it.
Now, I don't answer every
Jim Jonsin checks his emails every day on MySpace.
That's right. I try to get everyone. There's a lot of them, but I do try to get as many as possible. When I get home late night, I'm in there, checking it. I don't spend a lot of time on it when I'm working. Sneak away.
That MySpace girls in there, man. Shout out to Tom and the whole MySpace staff, man. They came through with the winners. Right. But yeah, Jim, man. As far as the whole Miami scene goes, how do you feel about what's been happening in Miami, the whole movement? What do you think? You know what I mean? As far as like Rick Ross getting on.
I think it's great. I worked with Rick Ross before he popped, like years ago. I worked with Circus Side Records. I saw a lot of the artists that are kind of popping now, coming in as ghostwriters, songwriters, and it's great to see that. And I always said, man, and I'm definitely someone to look at that's been through. If you stay in it and work hard, you're gonna excel. You're gonna get up there. You just have to believe in it. Excuse me. Cell phone. I think it's great. You have people like Cool and Dre, myself, Big D, Pitbull, Pretty Ricky, Rick Ross.
Absolutely.
So many other artists coming out of Miami as well.
So what's going on with Big D and the whole Usual Suspects thing? I know y'all were doing something collaboratively.
Right. We were partners. We worked together for about 2.5 years. And then we couldn't see eye to eye on certain things. We're good friends. We still talk. It's just musically he was going one way, I was going another, and we just kind of decided to go our own ways, capture more. Because we're both kind of standalone producers, and he's very talented. So hopefully,
So you can be doing something over there while you're doing something over here.
Right.
Later on.
Yeah, of course.
We're still friends, so
absolutely.
It's a beautiful thing, man. You know, in business sometimes things get ugly. And,
It never really got ugly between us. Just little misunderstandings and things like that. We just figured out.
Definitely.
And it's kind of cool because we both got our own separate record deals now.
Right.
We make more money now apart than we would together. Really, I look at it. Yeah, you do a lot more.
As far as like the local guys that are out there that are unsigned, that you know what I'm saying, that maybe you heard about, maybe you haven't. Who you feel like? You know what I mean? The Garcias and the Soulfloods and the TBCs.
There's a lot of artists out there. I think everything goes down to their drive, work ethic, and their music. I see Soulful Kings. I see them out there. You know what I'm saying? I see RC out there. They're working to try to get their thing going. Getting the right songs is, even we could go to. There's so many artists out there. Cubo is another artist up and coming that we're working with. You got to get those right records, and so when the door opens up for producers or artists, that artist or producer has to do what he has to do to get up to a certain level so he can stay where he's at. For example, using myself, I feel like I'm almost at the point where I can kind of almost do or touch anything and it works in a sense. It's political. The music business is totally political. Oh, Jim Jonsin did that. Oh, let me see that. So now I feel I can help more now than before, and so now I'm trying to find ways to get back and find other artists. They got to be the right artist though. I'm a picky person. I'm not just going to put my work into something that I feel is not all the way there. And I'm an honest dude. If you don't have it all the way, there's work you need to do, and I'll give you some advice or whatnot. But Rick Ross, hit record, changed his life.
Yep.
One hit song will change your life. You go from washing dishes to riding in phantoms and shit.
Definitely, man.
It's crazy.
Rick Ross, man. Shout out the whole Rick Ross,
Right.
Old Boy family, Slip and Slide. You already know, man.
Gunplay.
Yeah. What it is, Torch Nitty. Man, I just appreciate you having us here, man. To tell you the truth, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, man. Like I said, to me, you've always been an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? A motivational, you know what I mean? Entity, and everything you've done in Miami from back in the day till now is truly remarkable, man. So, you know what I mean? I respect you having us, man. I appreciate you taking time out to share with us. And for all the readers on 305hiphop.com, all the members, is there any shout outs? Anybody else you want to holler at? Anybody you want to mention? Anything you want to mention?
There's so many people. One time for Pitbull, of course, my dog.
Of course. Yo!
I can't go out every night, homeboy. You drink too much. The Patron is messing me up. No, I'm just playing. Boy, I mean, just B.O.B., my whole team, Rocco, Joe G, Blumstein, Rob Marks, everybody that's on my team. Thank you for the support and the hard work. 305 Hip Hop. I love y'all. Thanks for y'all's look. Let's blow up.
One more thing before we go. One more thing I gotta ask you. Because since you said you wanted to get involved with the whole mixtape thing, 305hiphop.com, there's a series called Made in Date.
Right.
I don't know, maybe we can get a little confirmation right now where you might want to host one of the Made in Dates.
I'm in.
You in?
Let's do the B.O.B. mixtape, man.
Got it right here,
Jim
right
Jonsin,
now, man. The exclusive. Jim Jonsin will be hosting an upcoming Made in Date. You heard me? So 305hiphop.com. Stay tuned, stay in touch. You'll hear more about that coming soon. You heard me?